Hello everyone, welcome back to Form of Therapy. This is the Culture Study. I'm the channel's video producer and your host. You can call me PD. And today we are checking out Outsider by BTOB. This is BTOB's first comeback after their performances on Kingdom. Kingdom was fantastic, and BTOB, expectedly shined. They were phenomenal on the show. And I'm curious as to what they're going to do with Outsider, because I'm sure after Kingdom, they probably want to show us something even more, something different, especially with a title like Outsider. I'm curious. But also, this is labeled as B2B and not B2B for you, which was the subunit name that they had previously. And this isn't a full group comeback, because I'm pretty sure Hyunshik, he might be out. I think he might still be in, though. And I know for sure Seongjae is still in the military. So it's definitely not a full group comeback, but we'll see. Looking forward to this. But before we get into the video, as I mentioned, we did check out Kingdom. If you want to see our full-length reactions for that, you can check that out over on our Patreon, over at patreon.com/formoftherapy. We check out listening parties. We do bonus reactions to drama clubs, reality shows, survival shows, all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want to support the channel and get some bonus content, consider visiting our Patreon. Of course, you don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. Let's just get into this video. This is Outsider by B2B, and this is your form of therapy. All right. It's another cinema movie concept, something that they did on Kingdom.
짜여진 같은 하루 억지로 버티는 게임 한어머니로 날겠는데 숨이 턱 막히는 vibe Just give me a chance tonight.
Ooh, it's very soulful. Whoa! Daniel's rapping straight out the gate, okay. Alright, Peniel's got a bit of a sexy spy vibe going on, okay.
I wanna be an outsider.
Ooh, okay.
아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just be the silence. Just let me be, set me free. I just wanna be an outsider.
잠시 실례 좀 할게요. 동서남북은 사방에 적천지. Hopefully somebody only my homies. 아침마다 간 잡아먹히는 현실. 동해보다 더 짠내 나는 스토리. 살려도 드리봉 흘리는 흐리멍텅한 동공 크게 켜. 느리먹고 네 목표를 향해 뛰어. 넌 눈에 불을 켜라. 부릅떠 맹수처럼 그래. 하루는 기분.
때도 없어 in a flow. 빈거리는 매일. 하루같이 하루 사는 것뿐. 가슴이 휑하게 pain. I don't know 날 거없는 문제. 눈이 퀭해지는 vibe. Just give me a chance tonight. I wanna be an outsider. 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider. 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just be the silence. Just let me be, set me free. I just wanna be an outsider. Outsider.
Wow, this is really catchy.
내일이 다시 찾아와도 내 길을 걸어가 남들과는 다른 vibe, right?
All right, that was fantastic. B2B's Outsider. I do want to watch it again because there's a couple things that I just want to talk about and point out. But this has a bit of a not necessarily jazz. I don't think there are any jazz instruments in this, but it has that kind of like very soulful, very 50s classy inspired vibe to it, and usually that's not my sound, but always when it comes to B2B, they nail it. And they are the only idol group that is making music that is as layered and with as much musicality as this. It was incredible. Even just the tempo of the song. The tempo of the song is not your usual K-pop song. I mean, but when does B2B ever conform to, I guess, K-pop songs? Their debut. But besides that, I really like this. The music video is kind of borrowing from, I would say, certain Kingdom elements. Like both the vibe of the song has kind of similar vibes to like the jazz Hage performance that they put on, and they also had the stage where they made it seem like it was a movie performance, like they were shooting a movie / music video, what have you. They bring that back here, and everyone plays a different role, and so everyone takes on the different role of outsiders. I think Minhyuk is supposed to be more of maybe like a criminal or like a thug or an assassin of some kind, someone who is of a nefarious nature. So he's an outsider in that sense. I think Peniel is supposed to be either like a spy or a gambler. Just gambling itself is regarded as a wildly criminal activity in Korea. It's very looked down on upon. At the same time, it is very heavily stylized and glamorized in media, even in Korea. So that also plays an outsider feel. I would say Changsup's and Eungwang's is probably the most unique, different branching storylines. You've got Changsup, who his is more like he's an office drone worker who lives like a very boring life, the everyday minutia of it, and he wants to be an outsider in that regard of like wanting to live a glamorous life, not a boring life. And then Eungwang, that was the most creative and the most interesting. He's a zombie, but amongst all the zombies, he's a zombie who's beginning to feel. He's an outsider even among zombies. So the definition of outsider takes 4 different forms here. I think Eungwang's is, very heavily inspired by Warm Bodies, which I know a lot of Koreans love that movie. I love that movie. They, take a scene directly from that movie where, his chest is glowing because his heart is starting to beat. So he's an outsider in that regard. But all of this is layered under the guise of this is a movie production. None of this is real. There was literally one scene of Eungwang reading he's dressed as the zombie, but he's pretending to rehearse his lines as the zombie. So this is, I think, going off a similar concept that B2B had on a previous music video movie. Their song Just Like a Movie, that music video also was the same a similar concept of everyone's interchanging between movie concepts. Here I think it's more like this is an actual production, so that might be the different part here. But let's go ahead and just rewatch this. I love the editing here, by the way. Just that whole portion. They did not need to do that, but it was cool. Yeah, there's a lot of really good seamless editing here. I mean, look at the way they keyed in Changsup here on the right and here on the left. Look how clean that looks. You get the glow from here, get the glow from here. I mean, I don't know how they stitched this shot together, but I mean, it looks clean.
Just give me a chance tonight. Yeah.
내 인생 한번 다시 돌아보면 그릴 수 없어 there's no way that I'm a human 어쩌면 robot 아니면 maybe I'm human in real life 아침마다 하는 말 I just want something new
Oh, I liked that lyric. There was a really, really good lyric that stood out to me. Truman in real life. Truman in real life. I mean, that's a reference to The Truman Show, which is literally about a guy living in a town who everyone in that town is an actor. Spoiler for like a however old movie. Everyone in that town is an actor, and he's on a show. And he's literally the outsider in that town. Like, that's just a really nice reference.
I just want something new. Don't move. I don't wanna be the same as everybody else. No, I just wanna be what you wanna be.
I wanna be an outsider.
Oh, I like that. I like that. A lot of the choreography here too. It's a little bit slower, and it all feels like it's a little bit more Broadway inspired, like the dancing and everything. Also, I really like this set. I really, really like this set. They don't have many other lights. They've got the practicals here in the background, which are nice. Keeps the the background from looking boring and just like an infinite darkness. But also just I love how the platform that they're dancing on is their main key light. How it's like filling them. It looks really, really nice. Or sorry, it's not their main key light. It's their fill light. But it's a nice fill light. Yeah, there's him acting right there, or trying to rehearse his lines.
동서남북은 사방에 적혀지 Hopefully somebody help me my homies 아침마다 간 잡아먹히는 현실 동해보다 더 잔인한 story 드리봉 불리는 흐리멍텅한 동공 크게 켜
I assume, given the black and white, Minhyuk is supposed to be like he's in a noir movie.
Just give me a chance tonight. I wanna be an outsider. 남들과 똑같고 싶지 않아 an outsider. 아무도 모르는 세상 속에 나 홀로 빠져. Just feel the silence. Just let me be, set me free. I just wanna be an outsider. Outsider.
Chang's Up has that Great Gatsby reference right there.
내 길을 걸어가 남들과는 다른 vibe, right?
Man, there's... Ooh, are those organs? I love the choreography for this. It's simple, but man, it's so good.
Just let me be, set me free. Now you're looking at the outsider.
Yeah, even that part of the choreo where he goes na 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 na
Outsider.
has very much like Broadway or musical feels to it. You know what? It might not Broadway might not be the right word. It feels kind of like a musical type song. It feels very much like a musical type song. It felt like watching a live musical. That was Awesome. B2B Outsider, I'm going to give this a solid 9 out of 10. It has the chance to be a 10. It doesn't quite immediately make me like it grabs me. It grabs my attention. It's catchy. It's very memorable. But I definitely right out the gate, I'm not like, oh my God, I'm obsessed with this. Not yet anyways. Maybe give it a few listens and might bump it up to a 10. But I think right now, as of now, it's a fantastic 9. Guys, that is Outsider by B2B. What did you guys think? Let me know what you guys thought about their new song. I hope you guys enjoyed watching my reaction and review. Guys, if you like the channel, if you want to support us, remember you can visit our Patreon. If you go to patreon.com/formatherapy, we have bonus content over there. You don't have to support us monetarily if you don't want to. You can go ahead and just hit the like button down below. You can subscribe. Check out our other videos here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.